I remember, I think we were in our first year or so where we were approached by, potential client and funder who, after much back and forth and discussion about the scope, we talked as a collective as to whether or not we wanted to move forward or not with the work, right? And I wrote the team an email, and I put an analogy in of a kid going into the ocean to play, right? A long, lovely analogy that I had. And I put a lot of thought into it, actually. But I'm going to sum it up a little bit shorter here. But as a kid going into the ocean, our parents telling them, be mindful of the current and to stay within eyesight, right? Don't veer too far left or right of where I'm at, right? However, many of us have all been to the beach. We've been swimming out there. May or may not get our hair wet, depending. And you look up and you realize that you've actually drifted a bit away from where you entered into the water, right? And that you're further away than where your parents said to go. And I was concerned that the current, and in this case, it was the pursuit of funding, and this was the initial funding that we were getting to do the work, right? And to I'm using air quotes, guys, prove ourselves, so to speak, and getting those new clients behind us. And I realized that in the fine print that if we were not intentional or cognizant and true to our mission and vision of the BRC, we could have easily been swept away from our stated mission and vision. And I'm happy to say that our collective of Black women, we actually do know how to swim, number one, for real. But we're smart enough to know when to walk away, to see and read the signs. And worst case, not even worst case, and sometimes in the best case, to not get into the water so as to avoid that strong current and undertow that would take us away.
Amen.
Right, I say.